Love
Genius.
to see it.
Can
Love
you
to see it.
imagine having ports on the front of your computer? Rivian announced price increases.
On the more boring end, they got like a new iPhone or new iPhone color. And that one
Yeah.
was like a thick boy.
Yeah, oh, very thick.
Yeah. A new computer. The
Yes.
Mac Studio.
All right. Welcome, everyone, to the Dark Room Podcast. My name is Adam.
My name's Nick.
Welcome to episode 43. We are
43.
recording this in the same week as episode 42, which just came
This
out
is
today.
true. Yes.
So
True,
we didn't
true.
have much to do this week, right? I mean, I did. But let's start off with your week.
What did I do? I mean, at work, me and my coworker have just been going back and forth and sliding things under each other's doors for the last week,
Okay.
just randomly. I don't know why. It's like it just started with I had a piece of paper that said hello on it, and I just went and slid it under his door. And now he keeps sliding more things under, and he snuck in my office and put boxes in it. So then I grabbed a bunch of mannequins today.
Ooh.
Like mannequin head, a chair, a garbage bin. I just covered his door, blocked his door, so he had to move it all to get out. I don't know. I just find it way too amusing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why.
It's fun.
Yeah. And then for some reason, not every time, but for some reason, I just feel the need to do the Moe's run is what I'm going to call it, which if you've seen The Office, I know you haven't, you just got to see Moe's running. I'm going to get you to search that up after this or to put it in the video,
Okay.
It's just running with no arms. It's just just running, but you don't move your arms,
Oh, okay. I can picture
basically.
it.
Yeah. So I don't know why, but I did that at least once after I slid something under his door, and then I just speed ran kind of to my office and looked like a dummy.
That'd be really funny
Yeah.
to watch. If someone's in the security room, just watching on the cameras, what are they doing?
Yeah, they just watch me walk up all quiet and get down, right? And then just slide under the door and then
Yeah.
waddle like a penguin,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I missed an opportunity the other day. His door was open. He wasn't in the room. I was going to I didn't have a plan. I'm not good at this. I'm not like Jim from The Office. I can't be coming up with those pranks,
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But then, yeah. I just missed an opportunity there. May never get it again because he usually closes the door. So
Yeah.
I suck, kind of, basically. But honestly, I think that's it. I was watching MasterChef just now before this.
Hell yeah.
I don't know why. Just there's something about Gordon Ramsay roasting people.
Yeah.
It's really satisfying.
It is. But
Yeah.
it's also.
I've already seen this MasterChef. I mean,
Um,
and I'm rewatching it.
You're rewatching MasterChef?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know how many seasons I've seen. I don't think I've seen all of them. But I've definitely seen season 1, and I was just I don't know what to watch right now. There's nothing on Netflix I want to watch, so I'm gonna just put MasterChef on, look at some food that tastes good,
Oh,
while also seeing Gordon Ramsay roast people. So I don't
Yeah.
remember what happened. I kind of remember some of the people, but not really actual details.
I got really into MasterChef when it was popular on Twitch. So I just watched all that. I got through
Yeah.
maybe three or four seasons just watching off Twitch.
I think I watched more than that, but I don't remember. I got into it when my dad got into it a few years ago when he started getting more into cooking. And then I watched a couple with him and I was like, this kind of slaps, man.
I watched right until the woman comes on. I forget what her name is.
Oh, as one of the judges?
The judges, yeah.
I can't remember. I don't. I really don't remember. I didn't even remember the three. No, I remembered Gordon and Joe, the bald guy, because he's even worse than Gordon Ramsay.
Yes.
He's just so
yeah.
cold and he's like Greg, so straightforward.
Yeah.
This sucks.
Yeah.
Quit.
The other one is Elliot, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and then in that same season where the woman comes on,
Yeah.
he gets really skinny.
Oh, I don't remember this.
He loses a
Maybe
ton
I
of
haven't
weight.
seen that many. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah,
Anyway, how was your week?
good. First of all, I'm dead because I've been waking up now instead of 7 a.m., 6 a.m. for my 8 a.m. classes because we're back in person. That's so exciting. Oh, it's been 2 years.
It's crazy.
So it's been good, but also bad because I'm honestly, before we started recording this, I almost fell asleep on my chair.
Gonna fall asleep mid podcast.
That won't be happening. But yeah, it's been good. I wrote a midterm today, like at 8 a.m. Not fun. But yeah, we got through it. And I wanted to say one other thing. Why am I missing it? Oh my God. This always happens. It always happens. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta mention that. And then I can't remember.
It's usually, yeah, exactly how it goes for me too. So
Yeah, I got nothing. I got
okay,
nothing.
we can move on. You remember, just stop whatever we're saying mid conversation. Just boom. I
right.
remembered, say it, and then we can go back to whatever we're talking about.
Cool. I can do that.
Cool. All right. You wanna take it away? You want me to take it away?
Let me check. Let me see my notes.
Okay.
Can I go through this quickly? Yeah, I can do this quickly because we have the Apple
Okay.
event to get to. That's
Yes.
most important.
Yes.
So, okay,
That's
I'll get
the
through this
exciting
quickly.
stuff.
So, we've talked about Rivian on the channel before.
Yes, we have.
A couple weeks ago, I believe this was 2 weeks ago already. So, because right, I wanted to mention this like a while ago, but then we had our little break. So 2 weeks ago ish, Rivian announced price increases for customers who have pre-ordered an R1T. It was okay. I kind of said that wrong. It wasn't like for pre-orders. They just changed up the pricing of some of the packages that you can get, and that affects people's orders.
Right.
So the increases were about $5,000 to $17,000. This is in US dollars, by the way, which is a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that took some of the specs from like around $80,000 to like just about over $100,000, which is a big jump for a lot of people.
Dude, you could get a freaking car with $17,000.
Yeah.
I mean, you could get a car with $5,000. I don't know how
Yeah.
good it'll be and how comparable it'll be to this car.
Yeah.
But just to put it in perspective.
So then pretty much the next day, they just completely reverted the announcement. And they said they're going to honor all the original pre-order prices. The prices still went up, but that's only for new orders. So if you had a pre-order,
Gotcha.
they're going to honor
chilling,
your
you're
original
chilling.
price. Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
A lot of people were canceling orders. That's why.
That makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense.
I have a story from someone who pre-ordered one.
Okay.
I've mentioned this guy before. His name is Quinn. He's got a YouTube channel called Snazzy Labs. He pre-ordered one a long time ago. He says 5 months ago, Rivian invites me and a bunch of other press. So a bunch of journalists went on like a first drive event.
Yeah.
Then they said they were showing off the R1T, which is a very good car at the original price, by the way. I think we mentioned that before. It's very well priced, or it was. But they talk about how it's equipped, structured. They're confident in their pricing strategy and rollout strategy. This is what they said to journalists like not too long ago. The company goes public. Rivian has its IPO. Do you know what that is? Initial public, first public offering.
I don't know what it stands for, but yeah.
Yeah, something like that. It's the. Hold on. It breaks records. It's like Facebook. It's the highest IPO since Facebook, which is insane. Mainly because it has some contract deals with Ford and Amazon. Right? All right. So the Rivian stock drops pretty much 10 days later because Ford pulls out of the deal. Ford is out. And then the stock drops again when a month later when Amazon signs a deal with Stellantis. This is like Jeep, GMC. That's their parent company, which is a direct competitor to Rivian.
Nice.
So Rivian claims to be shipping R1T to customers, but they're not. They are actually shipping to employees, which Quinn says that's not a bad rollout strategy. You're selling cars and giving cars to people first who can actually experience the car and improve it before actual customers get it, right?
Yeah.
So we're fast forwarding to February. Almost all employee deliveries are complete. Rivian starts to ship trucks to customers. And then this happens. A 20% price increase to all of the cars with no price honoring to any pre-order holders. Even those that have given Rivian $1,000 interest-free loan 3 years ago.
What?
Yes.
What?
So
How?
if you gave them a loan 3 years ago of like the deposit of $1,000, your price went up for your pre-order as well.
Bro. How are you gonna do that? Also, they raised it once and there was backlash and they were like, no, you know what? Let us honor for those that pre-ordered. Nah, you're cool. And then they said, psych.
This is the price change that I was talking about initially.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant they did it and then they went back and then they did it again. I was like, bro, that is ridiculous.
This is that price change, the 20% increase.
Okay. My bad.
The price change comes after the company has gone out with the press and, gave them all this good PR that they're going to, get a good rollout strategy. The car's ready to go. And the company went public, raising $12 billion through stocks. And employees received their cars.
Chunk of change.
So the company's doing pretty well.
Yeah.
We can say. And then they don't honor the price, the original price. It's kind of weird. What else? What else did Quinn have to say?
Not happy.
Apparently, Rivian was saying that the reason the price needed to be updated is to reflect the current inflation / supply chain. This is a lie. I'm still quoting from Quinn. Rivian told me 5 months ago when I asked them about supply chain stuff that COVID had made it tricky, but they were confident they could ship cars at the prices expected. Stuff hasn't changed that much in 5 months. Certainly not 20%. They lied to me, customers, and investors.
Yeah, that's
not a good look.
No. Doesn't seem like a great way to, continue building more customers.
Yeah.
And even keeping the ones they already had.
Yeah, that's what this is all about, really, because it's not like Ford or Audi, companies that we already trust and that have been around for a really long time. This is we don't know anything about Rivian.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't know if they'll survive in the next 5 years, right? So this kind of trust factor with customers is really, really important right now.
Yeah.
So luckily they kind of handled it the right way by going back on their announcement and honoring those pre-orders, but it could have been a lot more messy than this.
Yeah. 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 I mean, regardless, it's still not a great look that they like were not going to honor it at first.
Yeah.
And only once they received backlash, they decided, okay, you know what? We'll do it.
Yeah, because I bet they were losing a ton of money
Yeah.
with people canceling.
That's crazy.
Yeah. All right. That's it. That was the whole Rivian situation.
All right. All right. So Apple then
Yes. Let's get into that.
had an event recently, which I didn't watch. I know you always watch them. I didn't watch it, but I did hear about it and was looking into some of the new tech.
Yeah.
Some exciting stuff.
It is.
On the more boring end, they got like a new iPhone or new iPhone color.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't really care for that much.
I like the green. I like the green.
It's okay.
For the Pro, it's a matte green as well. Like, I like my matte stuff.
This is true. This is true. But what else was there? There was something else.
There was a new iPhone.
There
was iPhone SE.
Right? Yeah.
A lot of people not happy that they put the A15 chip in it, because it's like, oh, what's the point? They increased the price by, I think, $30 US just to put an A15 in it, even though like an A12 could do the same thing. But listen, the A15 is very efficient in terms of battery, and this is like a phone you get for your kids.
Yeah.
Right? Like, this is the cheap iPhone. This is like the next step from an iPod Touch, because they still sell the iPod Touch. If you didn't know that.
I didn't know. I really didn't know that.
They do. That's how it happened with me. I first had an iPod Touch. I think 4th generation, the one with the shiny back.
Oh, I had that one too. That's the one I had too.
Yeah. So, and then I got an iPhone 5S. So I went from an iPod Touch to an iPhone.
Bro, I went to like a 3, was it like a 3G or something?
3GS.
I don't even, 3GS, right? Yeah. I think it was my mom's, and then I got it from her.
Uh-huh.
I don't know where I went from there, to be honest. I don't remember, but... And that one was like a thick boy.
Yeah, very thick.
Yeah.
What just happened?
Did your light die?
My light died.
No.
What? Bro, it was like...
Hate to see it, bro.
Yeah, it died.
Dang. Do you gotta change your settings? Are you a little dark now or no?
Am I a little... I don't know. Are we
good
like this?
I can't see your camera. I can only see it through the call, and you look fine here.
How do I do it? Oh.
Can you...
Oh, that's changing the shutter speed.
Don't want to do that. Don't change shutter speed while you're in video, at least.
I'm doing this like backwards. I can't see. That's aperture. Oh, I can do it like this. Oh, is this good?
Sure.
Hold on. Let me go back. 800. 1600.
We can adjust it a little bit in post too.
We're fine.
Worst case. Yeah.
We're good.
Okay. You know what? Let's just hop into the good stuff.
Oh, okay. We're jumping in.
A new computer. The Mac Studio.
Yes.
Which I guess would be an upgrade from a Mac Mini? Quite an upgrade.
Okay, I literally just watched the MKBHD video on the Apple event, and he said, is it a Mac Pro Mini or a Mac Mini Pro? Which one?
Dude, I don't know.
He said, well, if you watch the presentation, at the very end, they're like, our transition to Apple Silicon is now almost complete, leaving one last product left to be announced. And that's the Mac Pro. So this is technically a Mac Mini Pro.
Gotcha. Okay. They got two versions. We got the M1 Max and the M1 Ultra version. The M1 Max starts at $24.99 Canadian. And the M1 Ultra is $5,000.
You can spec it up to $8,000. Wait, I think it's $10,000 Canadian.
Yeah, probably. I didn't go through all of that, but I just got the specs pulled up on the site here.
Yeah.
For the M1 Max, we got 10 core CPU, 24 core GPU, 400 gigabyte per second memory bandwidth.
Yeah.
We got 32 gigs of RAM, up to 64.
Yep.
A 512 gig SSD, and it goes all the way up to, what's that?
8 terabytes.
8 terabytes.
Yep.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
Simultaneously supports up to 5 displays. And also says support for up to 4 Pro Display XDRs, which are 6K resolution.
That's a lot of pixels.
Yeah.
At once.
Yeah. Like, damn. Who would even need 5 displays? That would just be... You just surround yourself at that point, and you get some curved monitors. You literally make a circle around yourself.
There you go. That's what you do. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I don't know how you're like getting in and out. You just like duck in and out kind of thing.
Yeah, I would duck.
It's probably not the most practical.
I could just step over it, but you would have to duck.
Right.
Yeah.
And then for the M1 Ultra, we got a 20 core CPU, 48 core GPU, 800 gigabyte per second memory bandwidth, 64 gigs of unified memory, and goes up to 128 gigs, which
yes.
Starting SSD is 1 terabyte, also goes up to 8 terabytes. Beauty. And then on the back, we got 4 Thunderbolt 4 ports, an Ethernet, the power supply, USB, 2 USB-As, 1 HDMI, and a headphone jack.
Wonderful.
We love to see it.
Yeah. Oh. And hey, you didn't mention the ones on the front. They actually put ports on the front now.
I did not. Even better. It was way easier to access because
they put the
those ones
SD
on the
card
back
on the front.
Yeah.
Genius.
Love to see it.
Can you imagine having ports on the front of your computer? How revolutionary.
It's crazy, right? What else was I gonna? Oh, and of course, if you're really like ballin', you can pair it with the new Apple Studio display, which that guy is also a good chunk of change.
Yes.
Starting at 2,000 Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you want to get the nano texture glass, goes up to 2,400. And on top of that, you got your stand options.
Oh yeah.
You got your regular tilt stand, right? Like on all the iMacs, which no added cost for that. Thank God. Then we got a tilt and height adjustable stand, which adds a lot.
Yeah, it does.
It adds $500.
Yeah.
Just to move it up.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Like at that point, just buy like anything to raise your monitor.
Yeah.
That's what I bought on Amazon to put my 2 monitors on. It was like $20, I think. And you can also get like the wall adapter.
Yes.
Which also good because then you can adjust it and it's also not extra. So definitely not 500 extra. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's pretty expensive. Yeah, Also, I guess I didn't actually mention the specs on it, so that's kind of important. So let me hop into that. It's 27-inch 5K Retina display, 12 megapixel ultra wide camera with center stage, which that's the thing that follows your face, right? I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm correct. Studio quality mics.
Yes.
I want to hear that. I want to test that,
I think I have that on my iMac, if I'm not wrong. So if you want to hear it, we can test it. Maybe I'll record a clip after this, and I'll add it in right now. Hey, this is a test of the iMac Studio microphones, so this should be pretty good. Let me know how it sounds, and if you can consider this studio quality.
Yeah, and then you can hear the difference between that and this mic.
Yeah.
And then we also got 6-speaker sound system with spatial audio. It's a lot of speakers for one monitor.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, if you're just like balling right now, you want a nice monitor and a nice new Mac, you just can go for both. I mean, you won't get them just yet, but that to me does seem a little expensive for a monitor.
Yeah, it is. The one argument I saw on Twitter, like right after the presentation, was, is it a good value or is it bad value? You could argue that it's a good value because show me another monitor that is 5K and has a webcam integrated, has good speakers integrated,
right,
and studio quality mics integrated. Right? There is not. Like really hard to find.
Fair.
But then that argument is like because Apple created this segment, this weird resolution as well. That's why it's a good value. Like, does that make sense? Like Apple manufactured this kind of own separate display segment of a 5K monitor. Nobody sells a 5K monitor. Right. So they basically like manufactured this good positioning because it beats all other 5K monitors, but show me another 5K monitor. You can't.
Right.
So it's a little fake. Fair. It's manufactured. If they were competing with other like 4K monitors, you could find another one. But you didn't mention the display has an A13 chip in it. Just because I don't know why.
Why not? Oh, also, I actually didn't mention the nano texture glass that if you decide to pay extra for it, that's just to minimize glare more if you work in a really bright environment.
Very much worth it. I have seen examples on YouTube. Very worth it. Highly recommend.
I mean, at that point, if you're already spending that much on the monitor, you probably have enough to spend the extra few $100.
Also,
that's still so much money, though. Jeez.
Did you know that the M1 Ultra chip is just 2 M1 Max chips fused together?
I did see that. Yes, actually. Yeah.
It's pretty insane. And I wonder at this point if they're just going to take the M1 Ultra and just take another M1 Ultra and fuse it together for the Pro.
Like they just keep going? Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Just keep going.
Maybe.
All right.
So we're coming up on 30 minutes here.
We're running out of time. So it's time to end.
Quick goodbye.
Yes.
But thank you guys for watching as always. Be sure to like and subscribe. And most importantly, flick that bell.
Got to do it.
Yep, do it. Tune in next week, guys. Love you.
See ya.